Good afternoon, children. Hope your mock test has been gone very well. You understood how the process runs and all. Today, as in mock test, we have done only the objective questions, but the short answer type questions are also important. So today we are going to do that. Already we have discussed this, but again you will be writing these answers. I will be discussing how to write the answers, and you will be writing the answers of your own. Okay, and later on we will be discussing this, or I will be giving the answer of these questions. Okay, first you try how to you try your own how to write and all. Okay, and afterwards I will be providing the answers. So let's start. The first one is fermentation. This you can understand, this is a chemical change. So why this is a chemical change? As in fermentation, the substrate, uh, this will because of the microorganisms, the substance will it will get fermented, and we will be getting carbon dioxide along with heat. So from the substance, during this fermentation process, we will be getting carbon dioxide along with heat. So you can understand very easily that this is of course a chemical change, because we are getting new things from the uh, reactant or from the substance. Okay, and we cannot get back the substance again in its original form. So fermentation, because of the microorganisms, this happens. We can see this fermentation in making of bread and all. Making of bread or pastries, we can get the soft from the dough, we can get the soft pastries or breads and all. And this is because of the fermentation, as carbon dioxide is trapped in the dough. So we will be getting a very soft and uh, porous dough from that. Okay, so this is the fermentation. As we are getting new things and we cannot get back the original things again in this process, so this is a chemical change. Next, this is one. Next, digestion of food. This is also a chemical change. As we know, during the digestion, the food material like carbon dioxide, protein or fat, that will decompose, that will break down to form simpler substances, simpler molecules. So during this whole process of digestion, we cannot get back the original food stuff again. Once we get once the food is get digested, we cannot get back to its original form. So food is digestion of food is also a kind of chemical change. Now, drying of wet clothes. Here in wet clothes, we are having water. Okay. Now, when we will be heating that, or if we make it dry in under the sun and all, the water which is there in the clothes, in the wet clothes, this will vaporize. That means from liquid water, we will be getting the water in vapor state. Okay, here the same thing is there, same substance is there, it's not getting changed. Its chemical composition is same only, just its state is changing from liquid to vapor state. So easily we can understand that drying of wet clothes is a kind of physical change, as this is a reversible change and this is not a permanent change, and here we are not getting any new substance. So this will be a physical change. The same manner, breaking of a glass. Breaking of a glass, this is also a physical change. Though we cannot get back the glass in its original form again, this is a permanent change, but it's a physical change, permanent physical change. the after the breakage of the glass, we are not getting any new composition of the glass. The glass is remaining the same glass only. In glass, silica and silicon dioxide, this is there. uh, so the composition of glass, this is same only, but this is a permanent change. This is irreversible change, as we cannot get back the whole glass or the intact glass tumbler or whatever the substance made of glass, in its original form we are not getting. But as we are not getting any new substance here, chemical composition is remaining same, so breaking of glass will be a physical change always. Now boiling of water, here also we are getting the change of the state of water. That means from liquid water, during this boiling process, liquid water will convert to vaporized form of water vapor we are getting. Okay, so here also no new substance are formed, and this is a reversible change. So boiling of water will be a physical change, as only the state of the water is changing during this process, and this can be reversed by changing the conditions. We are not getting any new substance. The composition of water in its liquid form will be same as the composition of water in its vapor form. So this will be a chemical change. This will be a physical change. So all this processes, all this substance, all this change of the all these changes we will say, okay, which we have discussed, this you will be writing in your own word. Okay, and from book you will be getting some you can get some help how to write, and later on we will be discussing this again. We will be providing the model answers for this. Okay, first you try to do this. So during the explanation of the changes, whether it is physical or chemical changes, two things we have to keep in mind. Number one is whether the composition is changing or not. If it is changing, then it will be a chemical change, and if it is not changing, if it remain unchanged, then it will be a physical change. As we have seen that physical change can be uh, it can be irreversible, but as the composition is remaining fixed, so it will be a physical change, as we have seen for the breaking of a glass tumbler. Okay, and next one, whether this is the change is permanent or not. If it is permanent, generally it will be a chemical change, but if it is temporary or reversible change, then the chances are there that this will be a physical change. But though there are some cases where it is a permanent change, but it may be a physical change. Okay, so these two things you have to keep in mind. First of all, the composition is the first thing. If it is remaining unchanged, then it will be a chemical. If it is remaining unchanged, then it will be a physical change. No need to see the other things and all, whether it is permanent or reversible or irreversible, whatever. And if the composition is changing, then it must be a chemical change. For today's class, your worksheet or homework will be state whether The following changes are physical or chemical change. Fermentation. Number 2, digestion of food. Drying of wet clothes. Boiling of water. And number 5, um, breaking of a glass. So this 5 will be your homework for today's class. Okay, so do that, and at the same time revise the chapters. This week we will be doing the revision work only. Okay, before the unit test and all, we will be doing the revision work only. So do these revisions, and at the same time objectives are important. At the same time, there's short answer type questions are also important. Okay, so this you revise, you try to write, and later on if you are facing any problem, then we will be providing the answer. Okay, so till then keep reading. Have a good day. Thank you.